The first sight of Kauai was supposed to be a highlight of the voyage. After nearly a week at sea crossing the Pacific, passengers aboard Emerald Princess were preparing for their long-awaited arrival in Hawaii. Instead, on the morning of February 10, 2026, the ship's approach to Nauwiliwili Harbor turned into a tense maritime emergency, witnessed by thousands on board. Emerald Princess had departed Los Angeles on February 4th for a 16-day round-trip cruise to the Hawaiian Islands. With more than 3,000 guests on board, Kauai was scheduled to be the first port of call after several uninterrupted days at sea. The itinerary was to continue to Maui and other islands before returning to California. But as the vessel slowed offshore to take on a local harbor pilot, deteriorating sea conditions began to complicate the maneuver. A high surf advisory had already been issued on February 8th for eastern shores of Kauai. Strong trade winds were generating offshore waves of 7 to 10 feet, with surf heights along exposed coastlines forecast between 8 and 12 feet. Even before the incident, passengers reported noticeable rolling as swells struck the ship's hull. Some described the vessel listing by approximately 5 degrees while holding position outside the harbor. As required for port entry, a local pilot boat approached the massive 113,561 gross ton cruise ship. The small vessel maneuvered carefully alongside the port side, rising and falling sharply against the larger ship in the heavy swell. At the appropriate moment, the harbor pilot began climbing the rope ladder secured to the ship's side, a standard yet inherently risky transfer that demands precise timing and coordination. According to eyewitness accounts later shared online, the pilot made several attempts to ascend while the two vessels moved unpredictably in the waves. With each swell, the ladder shifted and the gap between the pilot boat and the cruise ship changed rapidly. During one of these attempts, the pilot lost his footing and fell into the ocean from an estimated height of 3 to 6 meters. Passengers reported that a man overboard alert was immediately announced. What followed were several tense minutes as the pilot boat crew reacted swiftly. Video recorded from the decks shows the smaller vessel repositioning quickly before retrieving the pilot from the water. Within minutes, he was safely brought back aboard the pilot boat. Based on visible footage and passenger observations, he did not appear to suffer serious injuries. Given the hazardous conditions and the failed transfer attempt, the decision was made to cancel the port call at Kauai. Rather than attempt another boarding in unstable seas, Emerald Princess resumed course and continued toward Maui, where arrival was scheduled for February 11th. Pilot transfers remain one of the most delicate and dangerous routine operations in maritime navigation. A small craft must come within meters of a much larger moving ship, while a person climbs a rope ladder that can swing violently with each wave. In rough seas, even experienced professionals face significant risk. For many on board, the incident became an unexpected reminder that even on a carefully planned cruise from Los Angeles to Hawaii and back, the power of the ocean can quickly alter events, and that safety decisions at sea are sometimes made in moments of real uncertainty.